to the American-Israel Public Affairs Committee, AIPAC, and its possible obligation to register pursuant to the Foreign Agents Registration Act of 1938. In November 2009, staff of the registration unit met with you regarding this subject and 3 other citizens concerned with this matter. And at that meeting, you provided the unit with information regarding AIPAC. If you have any additional information to provide this unit, please forward it to us. And if you'd like to meet again, please contact me. Well, we're contacting you today! And since our last meeting, the following matters have come to light through court actions and disclosures in a defamation suit that was filed after 2 AIPAC officials were indicted for espionage. Here's some additional things that we now know about Eric Holders and Heather Hunt's, the head of the Foreign Agents Registration Act, failure to regulate the American-Israel Public Affairs Committee. Enforcement and regulatory failures have been many. Violations that we're now aware of. In 1986, according to this court case, there was raw signals intelligence stolen and circulated to forward their objectives for Israel. It happened again in 2000. In the defamation suit, it said they stole Justice Department information about financial flows to African American politicians and used it against them. That's not what that type of information is for. And of course, we all know now, because of this court case, they stole information about secret understandings with Saudi Arabia as well as yearly classified arms transfers. Now, these aren't reporters stealing this information. This isn't Democracy Now! Stealing this. I wish they could. These are people who take it and use it against us. Yeah. They took it as well in 2004, as they said at AIPAC, to help get us into a war with Iran. They wanted to convince the Washington Post that Iran was engaged in total war against us. And it's not true, and it wasn't true then. But you, Eric Holder, and the rest of the Justice Department pulled your prosecution of the 2 AIPAC employees in 2009. And here we are today. No regulation. There's no regulation of this organization. Ever since it emerged in 1951 from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs until today, its entire existence has been one long challenge to Americans who want rule of law and transparency, and they don't want to be manipulated in the interests of AIPAC and its work for the Israelis. They want it to be transparent. They don't want to be dragged into unnecessary wars. They don't want their tax dollars wasted. But you are not enforcing the law, and AIPAC is not above the law.
What does ACC mean?
Excuse me?
Who wants to know what ACC means?
The American Zionist Council is AIPAC's parent organization. And it, along with AIPAC in 1962, were ordered to register openly as Israeli foreign agents. And AIPAC refused. What would happen if they were openly regulated as foreign agents? We would know where their funding is coming from. We would know what they're spending it on. We would finally know why they're taking so much classified information and using it against us. In fact, we would know so much about AIPAC that it's very likely that, like its parents' organization, it would probably pack up its bags and go. Okay?